Today is day 100 of my keto, low carb, intermittent fasting lifestyle. I started around the 15th of October. Um, Started at 279 pounds, and now 100 days later, I'm weighing in at 240. So I've lost 39 pounds in 100 days, which isn't horrible. It's not the best I've seen other people do, but I'm pretty proud of it. I wanted to go through why I started doing keto. I actually started a couple years ago, got pregnant, had to kind of slow down for a little bit. And then I recently just started back in October. And the reasons why I started again, number one, I had gotten diagnosed with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which, if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's becoming increasingly common, which is really scary. Um, Basically, one of the first things that happen with metabolic disorder. It's not good. It's all downhill from there if you don't fix it. So I got diagnosed with that. Also, after the birth of my son, I started having really bad joint pain, to the point where it was like I would have to brace myself to get off the couch because I knew it was going to hurt, and that's not good. Having waking up in the morning and walking down the hallway like an 80-plus-year-old woman is not something a 31-year-old should be having to do. Um, so anyways, went in to see her, got tested for rheumatoid factor, and it was negative. We did find out that my SED rate was through the roof, though. It's supposed to be around 20 or under. Mine was at 54. And so having that much inflammation would explain why I was having such bad joint pain. So I needed something that was an anti-inflammatory diet as well that could help with the fatty liver disease. The third thing was I just needed to lose weight. My son was almost 6 months old at the time. I knew that he's going to start crawling soon and that I needed to be able to chase after him and keep him from danger. Also, I've got two girls that are about to be teenagers, and I want to be a good example and a good role model for them. So those were my big reasons. I did have a comment from one of my family members about looking like I was wasting away, which, didn't really hurt my feelings. It was more funny than anything. I'm all about fat jokes, but it was kind of motivating to be like, okay, that's how people actually see me is I am who I am, and I have friends and family, of course, but I'm the chubby girl, so I wanted to change that. Um, some of these things have been resolved within about a week. I remember it was like 7 days, and almost all my joint pain was gone, probably about 95%. My left knee gives me some issues every once in a while, but um, it's gone. I'm not constantly thinking about being in pain. Um, I was having pain on my lower right side underneath my ribs from my liver, finding out that that was from the non-alcoholic fatty liver. That is gone. I don't have that anymore. I do find that, like I went out, and I'm going to talk about that a little later, but if I cheat on what I'm eating, especially if I have a drink or just very, very refined, high processed carbohydrates, if I do that for more than, one sheet, I start getting that pain back again, which is weird, but mostly it's gone, that pain. I would like to go get an ultrasound again to see if it's completely resolved, but I haven't yet. Being able to bounce up and down the stairs. I carry those big 5-gallon, 40-pound water jugs up and down my stairs, and it's not an issue, which is good. I can be on my feet all day and not have any issues. I have to say, probably, I have to mention the appetite. Everybody always talks about the appetite, but I am never hungry. Like, I was the person who was thinking about food all day long, nonstop, thinking about food, what I was going to eat at my next meal. And not even that I was eating badly or making poor choices, but just, it was just constantly on my mind. And honestly, having a family, and you have to feed your family, so you kind of have to plan ahead anyway. But really thinking, like sitting on my couch thinking, what's in my fridge? What's in my pantry? But now I don't. Or, I'll think I need something to eat, and I ask myself, am I actually hungry? And no, I'm I'm hardly ever hungry. So um, that's awesome. And being keto adapted and running off of my fat stores is, I mean, it's done wonders for my appetite. My biggest, I guess, non-skill victory though would be changing my ors to ands, which means basically so wake up during the day, in the morning and say, okay, I can clean my house or I can go to the grocery store and kind of see like which thing needs to be done more. Not because of laziness or not wanting to get things done, because I'm a very naturally energetic, get things done kind of person. I just couldn't. I couldn't. I was in pain. I just didn't have the energy. And so it was a this or that kind of situation. And now I'm finding that I can go throughout the day. I can clean my house and go grocery shopping and go work and make dinner for my family and go hang out with my husband that night. Like I can just go all day long and not even think about it, which is normal. That's what people should be able to do. Again, being 31 years old, there's no reason why I should have to pace myself. And especially with kids, like you have to be able to be on the go. So those are the things that I've found so far that I've absolutely loved, especially that last one. I want to talk about how fast the weight fell off. This part's kind of interesting. So the first month to 45 days, because like I said, I started around the 15th, but I was, doing things a couple weeks before then too, just lower carb, not necessarily keto, but kind of prepping for keto. Um, I went from 279 to 254, which is 25 pounds in the first month. Granted, a lot of that's water weight, but hey, I don't care. My feet and my ankles looked really good, and I could wear my ring again, which was also awesome. In fact, now it's like super loose. I need to go get it sized, but I don't want to yet, but I need to because I'd be sad if I lost it. Um, but that was awesome for a month and a half. Great, great weight loss. My second month, also really good. I went from 254 to 244, so 10 pounds on the second month, which 2 pounds a week, 2.5 pounds a week, not bad, you know. Um, Now, this last month, from the middle of December to now, I've lost 4 pounds, which seems like a huge slap in the face. It's still a pound a week, which is awesome. But I had a lot of things happen. The end of the year, there was a lot of things going on, lots of dinners, activities. I did good most of the time. I didn't venture too far off of my keto lifestyle. That being said, Jason Fung actually wrote in his book, he has a couple books I recommend, The Obesity Code and then The Ultimate Guide to Fasting. But he talks about how throughout human history, people feast. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with feasting. The problem is that it's a constant feast. There's never a stop to the feast. There's never a fast to deal, with the feast. Um, so anyways, I decided, on those occasions, okay, yeah, I'm going to indulge. I'm going to, have this drink with my dinner, that I'm, having to celebrate something with my husband, you know, that it is what it is. I had a couple of those occasions, which would explain the slowdown in weight loss. Um, Also, I slipped and fell and hit my head really hard and got a concussion and was out for a couple days with that. Didn't cheat while I was, indisposed or whatever, but probably didn't help with my focus on what I was doing. And then also, I've just been fighting a cold. My husband brought home this lovely chest cold that I've been dealing with. I should have made him sleep on the couch. Don't know why I didn't. But anyways, I've been fighting that too. So overall, having all those things happen, I think, the 4 pounds this month has been really good. So yeah, that's 40 pounds in 100 days. I have, like I said, probably about another 100 pounds to go. So it's gonna take some time, but I'm excited. and I'll keep you posted. Please let me know if you have any questions, and like and share and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.